Peace, babies. It is One Piece Divine here coming to ya. Christmas Day, matter of fact. And, I ain't showed my face in a minute. But, I wanted to do a video response. I just got on my laptop and I seen come subscribe to African Hair God. And I saw his I don't know if it's his latest video or it's one of his newer videos. It's an LGBT video called What's Wrong with Bias, and it pretty much is like a recap or a second part, I guess, to a previous LGBT video he had did. That apparently some bisexual people might feel some kind of way about. So in this newer video, he was just kind of reiterating some things, clarifying some feelings that he had and things of that sort. And so I just wanted to do a video response to that. Now, again, I'm just going to say this. I don't have any qualms with African Hair God. I am subscribed to his channel, so I must like something he's doing. You know, his videos are informative, and he's pretty thorough in his shit. And, I mean, I don't got shit but respect for him, and whatever. He's an open-minded person, and I can respect his opinion and everything like that. However, and the however is not in regards to him. However, I did formulate some kind of negative response when his friend started speaking, or just the whole course of the video, just the things she was saying. It just rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, and not like it matters, because who the fuck am I to them and who the fuck are they to me? But I'm saying I felt enough about it to do a video. I felt a lot of the things she was saying was very insensitive, judgmental, hypocritical. I mean, it just seemed rude in a lot of different ways to be. You can't say in a video, like, don't be judgmental. There was a part towards the end of the video where she was saying, like, in regards to African Hair God, because I guess people would kind of judge him, like, initially, and she was just saying, like, yeah, don't be so judgmental. You can't say don't be judgmental when up to that point, everything you have said has been judgmental. And not like judgmental on a, like where there's room for a broader discussion, like judgmental and being in a box and being content within that box. Like, I feel validated within my box and it is what it is, blah, blah, blah. Like, everything you had said up to that point was judgmental as fuck. But then you turn around and say, don't be judgmental in reference to your friend. Like, so don't be judgmental when it applies to something like your friends or yourself. But outside of that, then it's okay for you to be judgmental. Hypocrisy is what that is. That's hypocrisy at its finest. Like, really. I don't feel there's any difference, because I myself, I would be considered bisexual because I'm attracted to both men and women, but I don't consider myself bisexual because I don't feel I need to label myself as whatever. But for other people, clearly I would be bisexual for that purpose. But it's not because of anything, like because today I feel one way or whatever, or this person has money or whatever shit you said, that it has nothing to do with that. It deals with, just like when you are out and you're talking to people, it's about you liking a person and whatever it is, you know. It has no ulterior motive. And clearly, if that's been your experience, then you need to either eliminate them people out your circle or get a completely different circle. Or, I mean, Like, really. Because just because the groups or the people that you've encountered who are bisexual have been that way, it doesn't apply to everybody. Just like if you see two women and you're trying to decipher between the two, the same process is true with me. If it's a man and a woman and you have two women, the process is the same. You're gonna look at the people and try and see which person has the qualities that's best suitable for you and more compatible for you. It don't have nothing to do with no other shit, money or all that other shit. That has nothing to do with it. And if that's been your experience, then you're letting immature people into your circle. It don't got shit to do with being bisexual or not. They just immature because they don't know they self, and so they need to grow within their own, that's their own thing they need to work on. But you can't say because they have shortcomings in their own life, which is causing them to be indecisive on a sexual level, you can't say that applies to everybody because that's your experience with the people you decide to include in your circle. Like, that's narrow-minded as fuck. That's really narrow-minded. You have to realize that what you experience is not an absolute. What you experience is not universal. So what you experience in your circle does not mean like your circle is a small version of the world, or no. Things occur in different situations, different ways, so you can't say what's happening on your day-to-day or what has occurred, negative or positive, is pertinent to every situation. You can't do that because that's faulty. That's faulty in your logic. You can't do that logically for it to make sense. Like, really. I feel like because she's a lesbian, she's homosexual, she's a black homosexual, she's a black homosexual who's lesbian, who's a stud. Now, clearly, I guess it's a little easier for femmes if you're trying to blend in or whatever, but for studs, you're gonna pretty much know that a stud is gay. It's kind of common sense. But when you're out in society, you do not want to have to explain shit to people. You don't want to have to be doing extra shit for you to just be able to live your life and be yourself. Ain't nobody trying to have to do all that shit. People just want to live and be able to enjoy their life the way they choose to live their life, as long as it ain't hurting people and shit, common sense type shit. People just want to live. So if you go out and stuff, and people who are in their own box, in regards to homosexuality, they're gonna have their own opinions based on their experiences or their own personal thoughts that they might already have in their head about what they might think may be occurring on the grand scheme in the homosexual community. So they can see you and judge you right off top. And those are the kind of things you don't want to have to deal with, because clearly, who wants to live their life having to constantly explain things, or without even having to explain them, constantly just be viewed negatively because of somebody else's opinion, who they're not even offering any room for you to eradicate that erroneous opinion of you. But then again, here you go and you do the same shit. Because of your own personal experiences and whatever thoughts that you have based off your experiences that you think are occurring on the grand scheme, you're judging people without even giving them room to broaden your horizon. Like, how hypocritical are you? You experience the same shit, yet you doing it to somebody else within your own community. There's a way to do things. If that's your opinion and that's how you feel, you could have said it a different way. Clearly you could have said it a different way, and you could have had it be on like, I can't say like in a more real kind of way, but like where it wasn't so concrete. Everything is subject to change. Everything. Everything in life is subject to change. You can't sit on something so steadfast when you've only had X, Y, and Z number of experiences with a small circle that you have allowed in your life. So you can't put yourself in that box and feel validated like what you saying is fact or it's truth. It might be truth for that one or that multiple situations that may have occurred, but it's not an absolute and it's not universal. So for you to even say things that way and with such a negative undertone and with such intolerance in your voice, that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. As a person who already has this, who already gets discriminated against, who already gets judged, and for you to feel that way and feel, if my phone, sorry, and to feel that it's okay for you to feel that way, when you question why other people feel that way and get upset with other people when they, I'm just saying, that's how I feel about the shit. I don't know you, you don't know me, it is what it is, but I'm just saying, broaden your horizon, because clearly myself and other people who consider themselves bisexual took offense, and I don't think a lot of people took offense with what African Hair God was saying, and even if they did, they took more offense to what you were saying, just in your delivery and your approach to the whole situation. But again, I just wanted to share my piece on that, and that was all. So deuces, my babies, and I holla and catch me another video. Peace and love. Peace and love.